What is up, Flick fans, and welcome back to my channel. Super quick video. I just want to talk about this casting. And before you guys say, well, Austin, I can't believe you are all for the Twilight guy as Batman. Listen, I tweeted this out in February. I said Robert Pattinson is such an overlooked talent in Hollywood, and I do believe he would be nice because he's been rumored for quite a while to be in talks for this role. I believe he could play a very good Bruce Wayne, but an even better Batman, and we're going to talk about that today. If you're looking for a John Wick 3 review, that video is coming within the next 2 hours. Stay tuned because my notifications probably won't work. YouTube doesn't like when you bunch videos together. I was actually in the theater when this news broke, and I can't believe we are getting a Batman movie directed by Matt Reeves, the guy who brought us The Planet of the Apes, the last 2 movies in that series. Fantastically directed films, the writing, the directing, everything that went into those movies is awesome. And Matt Reeves, he is writing and directing this Batman. Now, the rumors are we're absolutely getting a younger Batman because Robert Pattinson is clearly younger than Ben Affleck, but the rumors are this is going to be a heavily detective-focused Batman, which is something a bit different than what we've been seeing as of late, and even different than the Dark Knight series. Listen, we got a bit of Christian Bale as a detective, but this is going to focus heavily on what made Batman Batman in the early comics run and in many different iterations of the comic books, and just the fact that we now have Robert Pattinson, we can put the face, and we've been seeing Photoshop pictures and people trying to prove the fact. Listen, I'm not taking anything away from you if you're not a fan of Robert Pattinson. I don't like the Twilight movies at all. My wife actually just binged all of the Twilight movies over the last week just because she loved them. She grew up with them. And if you enjoy them, that's fine. And clearly, if you enjoy them, you're a fan of Robert Pattinson already. I thought he was horrible in those films, but I don't blame him now that I'm looking back in hindsight because the writing was bad, of course, but we have seen him in other movies just this year. High Life, A24 film. I didn't love that movie. I thought it was good, but his performance was magnificent. But I direct you towards a film just to see the range of Robert Pattinson. It's a movie called Good Time. This movie came out, I believe, 2 years ago at this point, and it was one of my favorite movies of that year. Actually, this may have been a 2018 film. I probably should have fact-checked this before we went live, even though it's not live, but I direct you towards that movie. And even The Lost City of Z, he has played many different characters, many different types of roles, and that shows range. And when an actor has range, I believe he can pull off a big-budget, blockbustery role such as Batman. If you're still not on board, please just go look at, I believe Boss Logic did some fan art a couple of months ago. He looks like Batman. He has the Bruce Wayne jaw. And yes, you're still like, oh, he's the Twilight guy, and he's got the Twilight stank on him. What do we do? There's nothing you can do at this point. We have our Batman. He has been cast. Robert Pattinson. Now, I don't know if it's 100% official, but he is in talks, in official talks to play the character. Let me read this. To play. Nope. We've got Batman. Robert Pattinson. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's been such a long time coming because all year, the beginning of 2019 has been the search and the hunt for Batman. And I personally, my number one choice was Richard Madden from Game of Thrones, but then he got cast in the Eternals, and I went down to my number 2 choice, which was actually Robert Pattinson. I was a guy that was kind of lobbying him for the role at many different points because I just believe the guy, even to the people who still don't buy him as an actor, he needs to prove himself because they're not going and seeing all of these super low budget movies. They're just in it for the blockbusters. Twilight, as much as some people don't like it, it was a blockbuster, and now his next major blockbuster, after the Christopher Nolan film that he was cast in, of course, is going to be Batman, and I am beyond excited to see him play this, especially under the direction of Matt Reeves. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know I'm a little wet. I was getting rained on as I ran in the house to record this. No cuts, just a big one-take video of me hashing out my thoughts, and I need you guys in the comments, let me know, are you excited for this casting? Do you think Robert Pattinson could be a good Batman? And are you going to tune in a little bit later tonight for my John Wick Chapter 3 review? Because I know you guys have been looking forward to that, and I have been looking forward to this casting for a long time. Glad we have it. It's just nice that now we can prep for our new Batman and our new Batman series. Once again, you guys are the best, and I'll see you very soon.